All right, so for this next one, I have what is called the Anamorphic Anatomy Art Exhibit. So basically, it looks kind of like that rough drawing. Basically, looking at it from the front. Oh, whoop, oh no, looking at it from the front, basically, or from some directions. So we could choose a certain direction. And if looking at the sculpture from a certain direction, it's going to look like just the traditional creature. So like almost like looking at it in the wild. But if you walk around it, or if the object rotates on a platform, um, you can see it from a different angle where the body is basically extended, and you have each constituent anatomical component of the within the body, different organs, bones, different types of cells. Maybe different animals are different. I don't know. But this is why I want to learn this. So I think it's a pretty good idea to help people learn about animals and biology and even plant life. We can do this with plants as well. But I think it'd be pretty cool just to be able to have a different visual aesthetic appeal to for people and various audiences when coming into a museum to admire and learn about art and culture and history. So, along with those, we'll have information plaques that correlate to various anatomical components to provide additional facts, figures, and details. So basically have each of the components. So imagine like the heart over here. We'll have, ooh, I just had an idea actually. So basically we can have the heart here and then the plaque, and then wherever the plaque is, you can push like a little button and there'll be like a little laser light that points directly to the anatomical component it correlates to. I like that idea actually. Write that down. But we could, because I was thinking like, oh, a string. I'm like, no, that's dumb. It'll literally get in the way. I'm like, it's if you have the strings for the plaques connected, and like maybe that might look okay or cool, but it could also look stupid. Um, yeah, I like the little laser like thing. So you have the little plaque right here, push a little button or something, and then laser points directly to what you're looking at or highlights it. Or when you press the laser or press whatever it is, press the button, a little light inside the organ or bone or whatever anatomical component like glows inside of it, or there's a light that comes on top of it that shines on it or something. That'd be kind of cool. So you basically correlate the signs to the different part of the anatomy. All right. That's pretty much it for that. And I think I didn't write it down, but also want them on platforms so they can rotate on their own so people don't always have to walk around them. Not all of them have to have platforms. Some can be stationary. But others, I think it'd be kind of cool just to have, like, say, in the central, in the middle of the floor, say people are walking through a hallway or something, have them stationed in the middle so they're kind of rotating like this, like that, and maybe one like that, and then another like that. So you have different ones, or even on the sides where they're all rotating like that. I think it'd be really cool if they rotated, at least even most of them. But some of them, let's say some of them can remain stationary. And I have another video for the first initial business ideas video that I made. I think I plugged into the Aaru art playlist, but that one consisted of me just powering through. I didn't split up each of the ideas like I am now. So I may have covered some other things in that one, but I definitely didn't cover the new idea with the highlighting laser tracer thing going on there. All right, some anamorphic anatomy art. That's all I got for that one. Cool. That'd be cool to see. We need to get more people in museums. We need to get more people learning more stuff. We need to educate people better. Not just more, but better. We need to find better ways to educate people. More fun, more interactive ways to educate people that really gets people sucked in, like really engages people, gets them focused, and gets them fully immersed into it. Like, because the more you're immersed into it, the more stimulus you kind of receive from it. I think the better you remember it. At least good stress. I mean, good stress or bad stress too, but this will be a I think this will help be exciting for people. make museums more exciting, more compelling. That's what we're looking for. All right, there's that one. I don't need to drag this on.